Well, there's no turning back now for Giants head coach Brian Daboll and general manager Joe Shane. Now that they have pushed their proverbial chips to the center of the table by naming Jaxson Dart as their starting quarterback, with the 3-0 Chargers on deck, who are going to bring their 8th-ranked total defense to MetLife Stadium on Sunday. So, having done that, this is obviously what Daboll wanted. And actually, you know what? I'm not mad at that. I actually get that. Because if it's going to be your last stand and potentially your last chance, do it with your guy. You should do it with your guy. But here's my question. What did you all have to do to get to this point? And are there any potential negative residual energies from that still hovering around the organization? Which brings me to point number 4, and there being a need to also reflect on how other people and how other situations have been handled. You tell me what comes to mind when I name just some of these names without going deep under the surface. Number 1, Daniel Jones. Number 2, Saquon Barkley. Number 3, Odell Beckham Jr. Number 4, Tom Coughlin. Number 5, Wink Martindale. Number 6, and I'm just going to add this because, yes, I know he's not a Giant, but I do think it's relevant, Shedeur Sanders. Just think back to some of the things that got leaked out of that building during the pre-draft process that also had their effect on Shedeur. Not saying that all of it is on the Giants, and not saying that they're the only team to pass on Shedeur. Saying obviously that Shedeur doesn't have some accountability himself, which brings me to point number 5. How many others have been affected? These are just questions to ask when you're having these reflections, given the time, given the record, other evaluations to reflect on, going back to the 2015 season when you're just looking at the coaching roster, going back from Tom Coughlin, Ben McAdoo, Steve Spagnuolo as interim, Pat Shurmur, Joe Judge, and Brian Daboll now in his 4th season. If after week 4 against the Chargers, if in this scenario that the Giants fall 0-4, and then if even after that, when the Giants travel week 5 and go to New Orleans for a team that's 0-3 now, if they fall to 0-5, that owner, John Mara, is going to have a lot to think about.